Hello viewers, how are we all doing? Hope you're all well. I'm back streaming after I took last week off because the daily races weren't particularly compelling to me, I must say. So we had a week away, but we are returning in typical Monday night fashion for the daily races, which you can see up here. Just right there. Right there. Yes. We'll give them a go. Because last week, like I said, just nah. This week we have Group 3 at Brands Hatch. I quite like that. And Group 4 at Laguna Seca, as we can see here. We also have Renault Clios at Monza. I mean, okay, whatever you say, we'll do it. Now, I don't know if you saw on my Twitter or my Instagram. If you're following me on there, you probably did. But this week, I'm doing one of the most ridiculous things I've ever done. Ever. It's just, I was going to say in sim racing, but to be honest, it's one of the most ridiculous things I've done, full stop. Thank you, the toilet paper Jedi power. Thank you very much. Happy Australia Day. Big shout out to all the Australian fans in there in the chat. I'm doing this. 200 laps of the Nürburgring Nordschleife solo in one go. Yes. Yes, that's right. It's more than 3,000 miles. And if it takes 8 minutes a lap, it'll take longer than 8 minutes, but even at 8 minutes, we're looking at 27 hours. So that's, you know. Thank you, Adam, for becoming a member. Cheers, man. So basically, I am giving myself the death sentence, but it's for charity, so all good. So do tune in Friday. It will go into Saturday, of course, because it's more than 24 hours. Thank you, Chris. You'd like to see my setup for the live stream. I will do a setup video soon because... Where did I put it? Here. I am now on the PS5 at long last, as you can see. So I've set everything up now. Well, it took a while to get used to this menu, if I'm being honest, on PlayStation, but we got there in the end. Okay, let's turn that up a little bit. I should use my voice mixer a bit more, shouldn't I? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Oh my god.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Thank you, Winchy. You're absolutely mad, man, for doing this. Yeah, man. It's about. I wanted to do the longest possible race in the game, which is 200 laps of the Nordschleife, a 24-hour layout. I've always wanted. It's always been in the back of my mind, and I think now's the time. Now's the time. So we're gonna do it. So let's jump into race B to begin with. I've qualified in the Audi. My time is at 121.994, so just below 122. So we're going to start with that car, but I think this race we could try a fair few different cars. Are you getting Gran Turismo 7? Of course. I'll be stupid not to. Right, we'll have a couple of minutes here to get a bit of practice in. I know I can go quicker. When I set my...
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
yes, on Mario Kart. They added Nürburgring to Mario Kart recently. So, yeah. It's actually on Wild Animal Racing.
You just lie down, turn the wheel, and if you want to win, go a little bit faster than all the others.
Thank you, Christos. How do you drive online with me? Get a PlayStation, get Gran Turismo, be in Europe, and then be online at the same time as me and hope that I'm in the same race. That's what I would say. How long till GT7 comes out? I don't know, but the rumours seem to point to it being this year, but who knows? Hopefully it's this year. I'm getting bored of this game. LOL. Alrighty then. Let's go.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Thank you very much. Really abused the track there.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Just Tong, for the 118. And thank you, Matthew, as well. Yeah, I'd have to do that on Forza though. The maximum the maximum lap amount is 200 on this game. Well, I could just do 5 races back to back at 200, couldn't I? That's 1,000 laps. If I can set a low 22 here, I'll be happy. On my first lap. A bit wide. Mid 22. Thank you, Marosh. Cheers, man. 3 times up on this lap.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Ah. That was a really good lap until then. That could have been a 21. 22-1. Not a good lap. Alright, that'll do. Can you tell a lap recap of how to improve on this circuit? Yeah, I mean this track is it's a difficult track to really get right. How do I explain this circuit? I mean, like, let's just go with the first corner. Like, you come into the first corner, and you brake halfway between the final 2 boards. So let's just focus on the first corner quickly, if we can get there. So look at the boards on the left-hand side, and you're going to brake halfway between the last 2. And be very patient before you get on the power. Halfway between those 2, patient, and then you wait for the car to get towards the curb, and then once you're on the curb, you can start accelerating and hammering the power. Oh my, 10th on the grid. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, all the big boys are on. Thank you, Fawaz, Salga, Stephen Lyons for subscribing just a moment ago, and thank you, Devon, for the donation, and thank you, Wob Gamer. Yeah, man, this Friday, honestly, 200 laps of the Nürburgring is, I mean, I did 50 laps.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Azeria, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. Absolute legend. Yeah, 200 laps of the Nürburgring is serious business. Serious business. We did 50 laps 2 years ago, I think, and that took 7 hours something. So you times that by 4. Let's say it was 7.5. Times that by 4, and you're looking at 30 hours. Oh my god. This is a very competitive room. I mean, I'm 9th now. Ollie's just behind.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Thank you, Marinus164. Woo! I suppose it's a case of just trying to move forward some positions if possible. Which absolutely will not be easy. Thank you, Mr. Tonka. I don't think he needs a video. 36% force feedback, roughly. 360-degree rotation. Pretty much everything else is as it was. There you go. You don't need a video. Where's my water? Oh, I need some water. Alrighty. Oh, pole position is the Renault. Okay. So actually, I mean, most people are going to be in the R8 for this race, but I think there's different cars. I mean, the number one time is a McLaren, actually. So I think it is possible to use different cars here and still be successful. Pro tip, don't die. That is quite... I mean, I'll try and do that. I hopefully won't die, but I can't promise anything. Alrighty, race number 1. Let's see where we can get to. Where do you think we can get to from 9th? I mean, I think this is a very stacked lobby. So gaining any positions would be good. Oh, where's he going? Okay, I've gained a position. Oh, someone's off.
Anyway, look.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracle's doing it, mate.
Think it's Stuart Palmer? I think Ollie's crashed. He's not behind me. I think I might have to sign in on my American account and do this race. See how it is over there. The standard here tonight is ridiculous. Well, these guys are quick in here. need second gear there. I did a 22.3 there. I mean, that's a decent lap, but we can definitely go quicker. Oh god, not like that we won't. Okay. I was a little bit too close. It's so easy to lose it on that corner. My lockdown here isn't looking too bad. Yeah, I mean, it's been maybe 5 weeks since I had a haircut, or 6. And normally I have a haircut every sort of 2 or 3 weeks. So yeah, we're about 3 weeks overdue one, but there's no sign of hairdressers opening at the moment. So I'm stuck with it for at least another month, I would have thought. Okay, I'm well off the pace here. Well, I'm not a million miles off, but when you're starting in 9th, that's not going to help. A lot of very quick players on today. I'm sure if I was starting in 4th, I'd be able to stay in 4th. It's just that you can't do much from 9th when you're up against some really good players. There we go. Cheers, Stu. Yeah, P6 was in sight for a brief time there, but I don't know, it just didn't quite have the pace.
What the f are we doing here?
Cheers, Carl Alexander. Yeah, man. Go and murder the Americans, eh? I think I need to move my alert box. Move up there. We still gained 2 positions, I guess. Although one was for free. Guy just moved over at the start. Doesn't really count, does it? Okay, what do we do? 22.3. What are the guys ahead doing? 21.9, 21.8, 21.9, 22.1, 21.9, 22.1. Okay, that's what we need to be at then. A few more tenths I need. I got 22.3 without slipstream. Okay. I mean, that's a stacked lobby. That is, yeah, rather stacked. Okay, I've got a little bit of time here to set a better lap time. I just did 1 lap and it wasn't that good. For this, it's the Audi TT. But I'm pretty sure the Megane is the better race car, from what I've seen. I reckon, you know what? I'm just going to jump in the Megane. See how it goes. And I probably won't be starting near the front. But you know what? I'm not too bothered. We'll start near the back and see how it goes. Yeah, I'll do a Clio race as well. I'll do the Clio race after this. And I won't qualify for it. Start at the back, see how it goes. Of course, it's a Monza, so first corner shenanigans, which we all love. Monza Turn 1, the biggest Shadow Realm portal in Italy.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Is the PS5 as loud as PS4 when playing GT? Kind of a weird question. Just depends how loud you turn it up, isn't it? It's the same volume because I set it to the same volume. I don't... You mean, can it be louder? I don't know. Thank you, Jeff. Okay, let's do some laps. Well, look at the pixels on that Bosch logo. Oh, sorry, you mean the console? Is the console loud? No, the actual console itself is quiet. I mean, I can't hear it, but then again, my the PC is louder, so I can hear the PC. But yeah, I had a PS4 Pro, right? But before that, I had just the normal PS4, and my God, it was like Sony Airlines was flying in the building. Oh mate, yeah, you guys, I often get things completely wrong. I interpret, unless someone makes something absolutely crystal clear, I often interpret it the wrong way. There you go. Oh God. I think this race is 13 laps. It is a 0 stop. I think you never want to pit at this track because the pit lane is just ridiculously long for some reason.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Thank you, Smoking Aces. Cheers, mate. Yeah, get Linus tech tips to fix the fan noise. You've got no fans. Oh, I am really just not driving well today. Something wrong with me. Thank you, Arkies. The Boeing PS4. But oh my God, it was so loud. Yeah, PS5 is silent as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that's better. Be on the power really early in this car. It's got so much grip. Oh my God, that's pretty rubbish. so easy. Slight improvement, but not much. Just need to shave off a couple of tenths, at least. That's not how to do it. That's not either. Let's try again. Honestly, at the moment, I mean, it's weird. Like in the last few weeks, I think a lot more people. I don't know. I don't think I'm getting stream sniped, but just like I look slow sometimes when. No, I mean that last race, I looked slow, but then it's just like all those guys are in are just really top level players. So I'm up against really good guys, and sometimes I'm just like I'm a little bit off their pace, which is the hard thing. Things I've never been like a top level player. I've always been like a little bit below that. But the best achievement I have in sim racing, if you want to call Forza sim racing, video gaming. 2017, I finished 18th in the world at a LAN event in Forza Motorsport 6. It's probably about as high as I've ever got. Neck and neck with the Ghost. Oh. Wow, why am I... Okay, let's just jump into the race, see how it goes. The Megane Trophy, okay? Now this, I remember when this car got added, it was really OP at the beginning. They don't have 3K people watching them, yeah. I suppose interacting with the chat does make it a little bit harder. Congrats on 500k subs. You've jumped the gun there a little bit, mate. I have 479k.
And this was on it. Whoa!
Where to put that thing? Thank you, Andrew Mann. Coming from a karting background, it didn't feel like an adjustment, because the fact that I drive karts, it didn't make a difference because I drive a car all the time. So it wasn't like driving a kart made driving the McLaren GT4 car any harder. In fact, it probably helped. But that was a really good experience. That was. PX Cam in the chat.
Anyway,
How you doing, man?
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
So I need to change the font on that donation. Can't read it. 1-on-1. Hey, Bobby. How you doing, man? Yeah, we had some really good races last year. I remember Rye House was a really good one. Now, what are people in? Megane's half... No. 60% in a Megane. A couple there in a TT. Second, third and fourth. Okay. Times are very quick. I should probably go and do some practice, shouldn't I? Fantastic warm-up. Well, I'm definitely warmed up for this one. 14th on the grid. Yeah, the guy in 17th has done a 1:44. Just a casual 19 seconds off the pace. Thank you, Arthur B, for your donation just a few moments ago. Thank you, Renegade Fox. You're my GT Sport inspiration. Thank you very much, man. I am honoured. I am honoured, dear sir. Or madam. Someone asked my brake bias. -2. Wow, where did that come from? Mega warm-up. Okay. Oh, I've got to start behind the corner. Okay, I've got to learn quick here because I was not very quick in practice. Oh! I thought he was going into the wall. We kept that together. Well played. Oh, someone's off. Penalty up ahead for someone. I just don't have the pace today. I need to troll Americans on my second account. Mate, I am slow. Again, this guy's slipstream. Oh! Maybe not. Now we have sandy tyres. Oh, someone else is off. I'm just making positions just by not going off, basically. Thank you, Will Phillips. Move my bias back. Thank you, Devon, again. Cheers, man. That Monza race is going to be interesting, I think. In Renault Clio's around Monza. Interesting combination. Yeah, sandy tyres. What a lady she is. Who have we got? Barry R, sandy tyres, Wi-Fi passwords. There's lots of powerful characters in this world of Gran Turismo. this guy's quicker than me, I think. But he's not going for the move, so... wasn't on the power early enough. And you can get really on the power very early in this car because of how much grip it has. Oh, that's so wide. Gone for it. Oh, it's Quintin. He'll be flying through, no doubt. Try and tag along with him. What car am I driving? The Renault Megane Trophy. I think Rick here knows that Quintin is fast, just let him go basically. Oh! Thank you, Kenneth, for the donation. Cheers, man. I just need to learn to carry the speed a bit better. You see Quintin just carrying it so much better through the corners. I think I need to protect my front tyres as well. Massive train, look at this. How many people there? 6? How quick Quintin is. He's just like more than a second lap quicker. Is it one stop? It's a no stop this race. You don't want to pit around Laguna Seca because the pit lane is so long. penalties here. Oh god. Oh man. Just kept. This is a crazy race. Oh, he's there. I wasn't paying attention. I almost ran him into the wall then. I wasn't even looking where he was. But that's like that save I just did on the previous lap. That's an example of direct drive, like how quickly you can react to things, because the direct drive just kicks in so quickly. I'll let this guy go. I know who he is. He's very fast. Yeah, so some of you talking about being quicker with the controller after getting a wheel. It took me about 2 weeks to get faster on the wheel than I was on the controller. So it does take a bit of time to adapt. You know, some of you it will take less time, some of you will take more. For me, maybe 2 weeks or less than, maybe 10 days. But, oh, where's he going? I'm so glad that I changed the wheel. It's just definitely a better experience overall. It's a lot more engaging and fun. And it is quicker, typically, on this game. It's like for me, I really just wasn't that experienced on a wheel before I got this wheel, which was basically 2 years ago now. Well, it wasn't this wheel, it was a different wheel, but that's when I first started properly using wheels on Gran Turismo. Before that, I was controller and everything, always using a controller, and I still do on Forza when I play it once every year. Yeah, I need my brake bites all the way to the back, don't I? Oh, they're coming back at me now. I'm gaining on these two guys though. I can still gain some positions here. I could also lose about 4. This one hangs in the balance. Oh, the tyres are getting really bad now as well. Oh, the tyre wear. The lack of grip. Bono, my tyres have well and truly gone. Oh, where's he going? Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to lose about 8 positions. How could I was on the outside. I'm not... I was on the I'm on the outside. I'm like 100% the victim here. Oh my god, man. Oh yeah. Sorry. Don't you just love this? Should I do a key 25 and delete the game from my console? Oh man, are you not gonna... I'm in 17th, man. I am driving horrifically. I'm just really on autopilot, it seems like. Oh, for God's sake! That was a brilliant overtake. What is it on about? Oh my god, man. Oh, this guy, his tyres are dead. His tyres are well and truly in the shadow realm. Big lunge. Yeah, maybe I jump onto ACC with Key, I think. Right, let's try and overtake these guys again. GG Gran Turismo penalty system. If I get reset, I will not be best pleased. Well, how late do you want to block? Make your mind up early, mate. Surprised I didn't get a penalty for that. Okay, I think it's very clear I need to do a lot of practice for this race. And then more. And then even more. I wonder where Quintin's got up to. He came flying through. Do you lose driver racing if you cut the power? Now, there was a tactic before. I've done it a few times when... Like I was in an FIA race and then I just turned my PS4 off, I cut the power, and I guess I didn't lose racing, that's why I did it, rather than just quit in the game. But I can't actually, I don't know if they might have changed that by now, I'm not sure. Wow, what an awful race. That shows you what happens when you do zero practice. I did not practice for this race at all. I'm in the wrong car. Maybe, but let's see. The top two were Audis, to be fair. But I mean, but Quintin came through from basically last to fourth in the Megane, so I don't think it is the wrong car. You can make that car work. '16. Oh, mate. Thank you, Fabio Perez, Kenneth Arnson, Will Phillips Music, Devon to John for the donations during that race. Cheers, man. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I think now, yeah, you do. Yeah, Quintin got fourth. Absolutely unreal pace. Fair play. What's my best lap? It was miles off 28.8. Yeah, that's just not my combo. Give me a Group 3 car. Even then, I was quite a long way down. I mean, these guys... I think you need to be like mid... That was pole position in the race, the first race I did, I think. Yeah, it was pole, yeah. That's half a second quicker. Half a second, and I was 10th on the grid. Compared to this guy, half a second quicker, who was on pole. Crazy, isn't it? Alright. Megane at Monza. Oh, my drive rating's gone down. 66,880. Oh, 81. Oh my god. My SR's gone down. Oh god. Okay. Should I do this on this account?
Felipe, baby,
no.
stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Thank you, Stu. R32. My guy. My bro. Yeah, let's sign out of this account. How do I sign out again? Log out. That's how you do it. I'll do it on Scotch Egg. I need to change my account name to Scotch Egg. R4M Scotch Egg. There he is. Who have we got? Super GT, Scott Speed, Alex Albon, Ram Shadow. Haven't been on Ram Shadow in a while, actually. Ugh. Freaking do all this crap. I can't even remember my... I can't remember my password. Wait. I've got it somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Oh, I didn't write it down. Let me guess what it is. I can never remember my account passwords. I don't know what it is then. Please be right. Your email password is incorrect. Really? You're gonna do that to me now? I love punting. Is it I love punting? Shadow Realm 1, 2, 3.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you 7-3 for becoming a member. Cheers, mum. I'll just do it on Super GT. Screw it. I haven't got enough time. Screw it! Oh my god. I hate that when you... Can you sign in your password? It's like, I can't remember my password, which I made 5 years ago. I can't even remember which email address I used for it. Okay. Let's ruin my main account. Screw it. Absolutely kill F4H Super GT. Never know, this could be a really clean race. I could win it, clean, and get my SR back up. Who knows? Stay on the main and repair the damage. Yeah, but in a Monza race, it's very unlikely. Race A is not a place to repair your damage. But we'll give it a jolly good go. That's my newest account, yeah. So it's crazy that I can't remember the password. More COD. Yeah, I streamed Cold War Zombies last night. And I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually really good fun. I like that type of mode. I've always liked that type of game mode where you have to like buy weapons and buy defenses and that kind of thing. I don't know if you guys ever remember this game I used to play at school called Defend Your Castle. So you have a castle, and these stick men come along, and then they bang on the door, and then your health goes down. The castle's health goes down. You have to like click them with the mouse and drag, and then like throw them up into the sky. And then they drop, and then they fall to their death. That's how you get rid of them. And then obviously the later levels, more of them come, so you have to be really quick. But then you can buy like archers, mages, and something else to help you like kill them. But that, yeah, I've always liked that type of game, like that tower defense style sort of. But Defend Your Castle, man, that's a flashback. That is a proper throwback. Proper throwback. Only the real OGs remember that game. Or Drag Racer V3. How about that? I remember, right, playing Drag Racer V3. So it's like a side-on. You race against you race against another car, and you like drag race sideways, and obviously you can upgrade your car and change how it looks. Then when
you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
When I first played that, this was like in 2003 or something. So broadband didn't really exist, like proper internet. So like I was playing it on dial-up, and the car was like going. The internet was so bad that it couldn't handle it. But yeah, cheers, Devon. Yeah, man, proper throwback that is. I need to do a warm-up. Mini clip, yeah, the mini clip days. Oh man, good old mini clip. Road Rash, God, I never had that game, but I have no idea where I'm braking. This is gonna go horrifically. Oh, TCS is on. Wait, did I didn't have TC on for that race. Last race, did I? I don't think I did. No, I didn't know. It's on because it's a provided car, that's why. Are you any good at livery design? Average. I'm not a pro designer, I would say. Okay. I think I'm alright through the corners. I don't know where I'm braking though. That is important.
Well, I always want to start by saying a big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
It's a well-timed message. Arky74, brace yourselves. We are entering Monza Turn 1. There it is, on the screen.
I want to start by saying a big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, K-Bikes12. Would you rather eat poop-flavoured chocolate or chocolate-flavoured poop? Oh, that's a hard one, that. Let me think. Oh, it's a horrible getaway for that driver. Okay, get the radar up. I'm going to brake wherever they brake and hope that it's enough. No, brake earlier. Oh! No, it wasn't enough. I've killed someone. For God's sake. I braked so early and then it wasn't enough because I let it back off again. Okay. Long race, chaps. This 3-second penalty is going to absolutely kill me. Trust me to be the killer at turn 1 Monza. I've become everything I hated. A rammer turn 1 Monza. Oh dear. Big F. Oh! Let me in. Let me in. No? Okay. Well, I'm not totally lost. Can't get in the slipstream here. 10th. Okay. Let's salvage something. Salvage job. Oh, come on, mate. You can go quicker than that. You can go quicker than that. You can go quicker than that. What's he doing? Put your foot down, bro. No, 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 no. You can stay behind him. No, no, no. No. You're not coming this side. Go that side. Oh. Yeah, I am. What is he? Right, now where do I brake without murdering someone? I don't know. I'm guessing here. I hope that's enough. Oh, someone's come in. With the murder. Any penalties? No penalties for that. Great. Yeah. Well done, penalty system, for really punishing very big mistakes which murder someone. And doing it on a consistent and even basis. Right, now 4 seconds behind. With 1.5 laps to go. Yeah, it was a mistake doing this race. Oh man, I give up. I'm not feeling it today. What car am I driving? This is the Renault Clio. Everyone's in the same car. Oh, the Spaniard is very slow there. 6th place is still possible here. Come on. Get in that slipstream. We'll get past him. So, poop flavoured chocolate or chocolate flavoured poop? You know what? I'm really edging towards the poop flavoured chocolate. I think I'll go with that. I know it would taste horrible, but at least the texture wouldn't be too bad. And you're not eating poop. So I mean, I don't know what kind of disease you're going to get by eating actual poop, but you wouldn't get that disease. The texture wouldn't be too bad. I don't know why I'm thinking about this in such depth, but you've sprung this upon me. Sorry, bro. That's probably a penalty. Yep. GG, everyone. If I'd just taken that corner properly, I could be in 6th place. Big shame. Oh my god, man. Yeah, my driver rating is absolute toast right now. It's basically descended to the depths of hell. It is lower than my IQ. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Even at 99 SR, it would hopefully be. Hopefully my IQ is higher than 99. Oh man. This is absolute disaster, mate. Absolute disaster. Time for some Fortnite. Oh.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
I finally peaked. It's an interesting question, but it's a situation that would never come up, so it's kind of pointless putting too much thought into it. But well, I did put a lot of thought into it.
Thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Krill. GeoGuessr, man, what a game. When did you last take an IQ test? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, I'm A rated now. 65,072. Oh. I'm gonna. Oh, what was I earlier? 69, 68. Yeah, back on zombies. I'm a Call of Duty zombies streamer now. Oh, I've just missed this as well. But yeah, I mean, this game is getting it. It's getting to that point. I mean, it's getting to the point where it's like it's getting tricky to play sometimes because it's an old game. It's 3.5 or 3 1/3 years old. So sometimes it's like, oh, can I be bothered to grind this out? Especially with those penalties. To be honest, like Key 25, I'm sure you would have seen his, call it a meltdown, but reaction to getting those bad penalties last week or the week before. Deleted the game off his console. I don't totally blame him. Because sometimes you just think, what's the point in like that Laguna Seca race? It was actually, even though I was at the back, right? I was at the back. I wasn't fighting at the front. I'll be honest, but I was still having a good race with some people. I put it around the outside of someone. We make a little bit of contact, but it's all sort of door banging. Nothing really all that bad. Penalty. It's just ruining good racing. It's actually really annoying. Thank you, Zach. Much appreciated as always, good sir. Yeah, I mean the penalty system was a lot better. When did the game come out? 2017? Maybe end of 2018, like a year after it came out, like about that sort of time, more than 2 years ago. That's when it was probably at its best. And it's gone through, it goes up and down, it gets better, it gets worse again, it gets better, it gets worse, it gets worse, it gets better. And it's ended up in this weird place now where it's actually just not that good at all. It's really weird. They should just go back to what it was because it was so much better. in the past. Yeah, Aiden, just stop playing this last year because it just wasn't worth the stress. Yeah. I'll still be playing this game, but I just can't wait for GT7. I'll be honest. Maybe should get a drink. Honestly, I mean, at the moment I'm fasting, so
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
so I only eat within certain hours of the day, or drink. It's a really quick way to lose weight or maintain your weight. So I do that. But if I wasn't doing that, I would totally have a drink right now. Thank you, Built to Jay-Z Alexis. Why didn't I do the Rolex 24? I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't really have a team for it. I don't know. Feel like doing it, I guess. Simple as that, really. I just didn't really feel like doing it. How isn't it as good as? How isn't the penalty system as good now as it before? Because now, I mean, in the previous race or the one before that, I was just getting penalties for things that it was just legit racing. So it gives you penalties for, like, I was on the outside. We made contact, and I go past, and the game thinks, oh, you've hit him and gone past him. You must have hit him out of the way. So it thinks it just penalises you. So the system, I don't know why they've done that and made it worse, but they have. Forza 7. I do need to make a video on it. I'm not going to do it today, but I think a Forza 7 video is long overdue. Adventure Racing, good to see you, mate. It's inconsistent, yeah. Like, sometimes you can do something. I mean, just now we saw someone go pile driving into turn 1 and completely obliterate someone and not get a penalty. And I killed someone at turn 1. I got a penalty. It's like, okay, yeah, fair enough. But then the other guy did it worse and got nothing. So it's like, can you do it? Can't you? Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. Who knows? Shameful Rammers Part 1 million. Shameful Rammers, man. That video has 3.6 million views, maybe 3.7 now. That video is ridiculous. It's just taken off. My karting video, one of my karting videos got 3 million the other day. 3 million on karting. And I do have some karting videos. You heard it. I have some karting videos that I will try to release at some point. Why don't you do some league racing? Yeah, I mean, I am. I'll have a video out tomorrow. My last video from last Tuesday was a league race. I've got a video coming tomorrow. And I think, actually, that's the thing I need to start doing more in this game. Not so much the dailies. FIAs are good. But league racing is actually probably the answer, because you can turn the penalties down and off. The penalties in private lobby seem to be better. The system's better. But also the people are more respectful a lot of the time. So maybe, league racing is probably the way to go. Do more of that. But I am doing a league at the moment with the Club 100 guys who I race with in real life. So there's a video on that pretty much every week. Well, there'll be one tomorrow, and then there'll be 3 more after that. So that's a good little series we can get into. So there's league racing we can do for sure. But yeah, the dailies and all that it's like getting a bit tiresome, if I'm honest. How old am I? Your sister is asking. Well, she can hit me up on well, it depends how old she is. God, I'm 30. If she's 15, then let's not worry. You know, let's. I think the game favours the driver that takes the curve tighter. It's really weird. I don't really get it. I mean, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, it was if someone crashes and you hit them, or they spin and you just tap them on the way through, you get a penalty. But yeah, at the moment, it seems to be like the guy on the outside is the one who gets shafted, when normally the guy on the outside is normally the victim, usually. But looking forward to getting back in the kart. Yeah, man. I've missed karting. I haven't done it for 3 months now. Finally, Jorge, love your content from Spain. Thank you very much, Jorge. Cheers, man. Appreciate it. I really appreciate. You know, one thing I really like about YouTube and streaming is how global the audience is, and people from all different countries, all around the world. Even though the world is flat, obviously. Sarcasm. Even though the world is flat, people all around it can tune in for the love of racing, or for the love of my drowsy, sleepy voice, which puts them to sleep. But yeah, I mean, I think it's really good. I really like that. How can I join league races? Well, I mean, the Club 100 league that I do is it's a sort of a private one for those who race Club 100. It's a karting series I do in real life. But I suppose I'm just trying to think where other leagues are. I mean, the highest quality league is IGTL, I would say, International Gran Turismo League, set up by Lewis Bentley, and that's the standard in that is very high, so it'd be very difficult to like jump in and just compete. I'll be commentating on the final actually in a few weeks, start of February. Yeah, it's a good point. I don't actually know where good leagues are. I suppose usually the place I find them is on Twitter, but I'm sure you can find some on Google if we have a look. We've got some viewers here. Ukraine, Mozambique. Wow, I didn't even know I had any Mozambique viewers. Where's my mouse? There it is. Mozambique viewer. Wow. Mexico, Brazil, Croatia, Canada, California, Australia, United States, Croydon. Big up the Croydon Massive. Netherlands, Latvia, India. Yeah, it's a very global audience. I love that. It's really good. So thank you all for tuning in. Absolute legends, all of you.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Thank you, Mark. Hey man, I just wanted to say that I've been watching this channel for 3 months now and I really enjoy watching videos. Keep it up. P.S. Congrats on the DTM seat. Thank you very much, Mark Menzen. Absolute legend. Thank you, John. I'm bloody miles away, mate. Southend in Essex. Yeah, not too far away, actually. Not too far away. Oh my god, look, the chat's going mental. Yeah, so many viewers around the world. The flat world. But yeah, cheers, guys. It's really good. Really, really good. You know what? I'm going to have to disappoint everyone and say that I really just I just cannot be bothered today. I'm just not feeling it. I feel a bit weird for a start, and I think I might actually have to go and buy a drink. I think I need one. But I want to call this stream short. I don't normally ever do this, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. I could just sit here and talk. I just can't off to race. Just really can't. Yeah, cheers everyone. North Pole. Someone's from the North Pole. Must be pretty cold. I don't know. Have you got a really, really, really long Ethernet cable for your internet? I don't know if there's much signal up on the North Pole. I wonder what's the internet signal like on the North Pole? Probably 0. I don't think you're going to be able to send your WhatsApp messages from the North Pole. Who knows? I don't know if anyone's ever been to the North Pole. Any of you guys, I mean. Obviously people have been there, but I skipped work for this. You shouldn't skip work or school for me. Think of your education and your career, guys. Jeff, what are you most excited about in upcoming GT7? Ooh, that's a good question. I'm excited to see the multiplayer, how it pans out. But I think, you know what, if I had to pick one thing, it would be like a return of classic tracks. I think just being able to play like an up-to-date modern game, but with the classic circuits, I think that would be really good. I'd be really looking forward to that. Like just racing other people online at Trial Mountain or something. I think that'd be really cool. I think something along those lines. Let's put this on. My hair is a mess. I can't wait to get a haircut. It's so long. I really don't like it this long. It's very, very annoying. Wide, yeah, wide trial mountain. It's not the same, is it? It's very wide, and I'm not sure what you'd hope they just made it the same, and the final chicane is different, according to the trailer. The final chicane is reprofiled because obviously the old trial mountain final chicane had a massive grass verge on the second apex. If you could yeet it and try I don't think you could actually flip your car, could you? You could just like make it go really sideways, but that will be a thing of the past.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
Let's discover the North Pole. No one's been there. Let's go. I'll bring my camera with me, and we'll go there right now. And I'll plant a Super GT flag on the North Pole. Used cars. God, that was a. Or washing your car when you wash it and it spins around loads of times. Go bald for the lads. Oh my god. I really value my hair. I really value my hair. And I can't I don't know, I think I would look horrific bald. I would look awful. It's too long at the moment, but I like having the hair, you know. And I'm not receding either, which I'm happy about. Because a lot of guys my age, it begins to happen.
Anyway, look,
you know.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Wob Gamer. Sometimes it do be like that, but a good conversation is always appreciated. New stream title: Getting Wasted with Super GT. I'll be honest, right? Some of the most fun I've had on streaming was last month.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
When I was drinking a lot, December was such a bad month for health because I was drinking every other day. Every other night.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
And just eating so much takeaway. It was that was every other day as well. It wasn't good. It was good, but it wasn't.
I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Nath. Thank you, Chris Squirrel. Thank you, Emil as well. First donation from Emil. I appreciate that, mate. I am honoured to get your first donation. Absolute legend. GeoGuessr. Oh man. I played it on my Twitch. If you haven't followed me on Twitch, you should follow me on Twitch because I stream on there every now and then with different games. I stream Black Ops. I keep calling it Black Ops. Cold War Zombies last night and I really enjoyed it. But today I think I'll just have a chat for a bit. Don't get too attached to your hair. One day it won't be there. Yeah. I have to make the most of the days when you have hair. Take it for granted when you're young, but you don't always have it. Do you live alone? I do, yes. Have I played Trackmania? No, but it's something I would like to get into. I've got it on my PC because was they given out for free, or I got given a code for free? It looks ridiculously hard though. Some of the guys, well, sometimes someone does a perfect run, they think, and you think, are they making it look easy, or is it easy? But then I'm sure it's very difficult. It looks actually really, really hard to nail a run. I think I was watching this video where
You just lie down, turn the wheel, and if you want to win, go a little bit faster than
I was watching this
others.
video where some guy this track which was one corner, and he was trying to shave off 1,000th of a second, and he did it for hours on end to try to perfect it. I was like, the commitment some people have. Thank you, Jose. Hope you're doing good. Love your videos. Yeah, man. All good here. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you for tuning in, man.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, MagN9872. Cheers, man. Yeah, Trackmania does look good fun, and maybe it's worth trying some different games, you know? If you didn't stream or play GT Sport, what would be your ideal job? You know what? I was one of these kids who never knew what they wanted to be. I mean, I was someone who I probably would have wanted to be a footballer or something. But at the same time, I knew that I probably wasn't good enough to become a professional footballer, as much as I love it. I suppose something like a pilot. I think an airline pilot would be good. I think I could do that. I think I'd be good at that job. Something along those lines, I would say. Hopefully I wouldn't make a mistake to send everyone to the Shadow Realm. But that's probably what I'd pick. Being a pilot. I think it's a good job. It's well respected, I guess. Well paid. But I have not... I need to get on Microsoft Flight Simulator and start trolling people in air traffic control, I think. With, what's he called? Air Force Proud. PX Cam, yeah, man. Check it out. I need to get a lawnmower. There's a B&Q near me. I'm going to drive there and buy a lawnmower and just cut this mop off. It's ridiculous. I don't like it.
Honestly, what are we doing? Racing or ping pong?
Mr. Helg dropping the 50 bomb. Here is something for the legends. Love your content. Mate, I appreciate that so much. Didn't have to do that, but thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Absolute legend. Hard to find pilot jobs. Yeah, I'm sure that's a hard job. I mean, I suppose the cool job would be like an Air Force pilot. But it's one of those jobs that I'm sure it looks very cool, but you probably never really get any... you can never really show that job off to people. Because that's a sort of a hidden job. Like, you never see your Air Force pilots just flying around here. But if not a pilot, then perhaps McDonald's. I don't think I could ever work in a McDonald's. I could never do that. I don't know. Maybe I should try it. I mean, I've done my fair share of minimum wage, boring, dull, dead-end jobs. But I wouldn't want to do one where you're under constant time pressure and have to deal with customers. I would not be good with customers. The only time I could be dealing with customers is if I was selling something that I genuinely like, or that it's my product, or it's my business. Otherwise, I would be like, I don't know, in curries, some guy would be like, which is the best TV? I'll be like, I don't know, mate. Like, that one's alright. Go and buy that one. Oh, 4M Airlines. Oh, mate. I don't think many passengers will. The slogan on the side is like, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm. I don't think you get many customers on that airline, would you?
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you. Another member, Mehmet T. Bakal. Thank you very much, man. Absolute G. Any tips for getting better at GT Sport? Main thing would be like jumping in qualifying, having a look at the top times, like play replay, have a look at what they do, have a look at the car they're using, and then qualifying. Just churn out laps and just really focus on. Go for a corner. It's like, could I have taken that better? What was I doing wrong? Did I brake too early? Did I brake too late? Did I get on the power too soon or too late? Did I apex right or not? And just always be analysing what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
And then it's just a constant improvement process. So you're being critical of yourself. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. I didn't do that right. And then you just try and improve it on the next lap. And just remember, okay, I braked at this point and it was too late, so I need to brake a little bit earlier to see how that goes, and then you'll improve, and then you go around again, and then you'll nail it again, and then you'll just get that muscle memory in. And I don't know, that's the way. You just got to. It's a lot of practice. I know that a lot of guys put in lots of laps, like hundreds of laps, to get better. It just takes a lot of time. But you have to be patient. You have to be patient. Thank you, Jakey Baby, with a €20. Super GT Air, about to go full send. Hello. Hello, viewers. This is your captain speaking. If you look out to the left, that is where I am about to crash into the Shadow Realm. I do apologise, we got a 5-second penalty, so we have to be slowing down on our descent into the Shadow Realm. That'll be my my message. I
Anyway,
do
look.
have been on a plane actually.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Jason, for becoming a member. Cheers, man. What was I going to say? Yeah, it came up on my Instagram 1 year ago from 2 days ago. I was in Monaco for the WRC a year ago, and that's the last time I was on a plane. So more than a year ago, and I don't know, like 2017, 18 and 19, I travelled a lot. Probably 4 or 5 times in each year I was going somewhere, which is quite a lot, I'd say. 5 different places in 1 year. Yeah, well above average, I'd say. So it was nice to travel, but last year, yeah, only once, and that was to Monaco, which I'd already been to. Can't wait for hopefully this year the Gran Turismo World Tour is back on, and we can go and do events in real life at places around the world. And obviously, if that is happening, I'll let you know. If I'm visiting your home city, maybe you'll be there. Maybe, hopefully, you'll be able to turn up to the events, because New York last year, or no, sorry, year before now, had a live audience, so people were actually able to turn up and watch that event. So hopefully they do more of that. Maybe you'll be able to turn up and watch. What's your favourite food and drink combo? I was thinking about this the other day. I think it's got to be pizza. I mean, I love pizza. Just like a meat feast pizza. Throw the salami, bacon, pepperoni, chicken, bacon, ham, sausage. Throw it all on there. And just eat all of that. All that goodness. Wash down. Probably the best meal I've ever had, right, was a Domino's in the Philippines. It was the best pizza I've ever eaten. Better than any pizza I've had in the UK. And I washed it down with like a pint of Mountain Dew. And I think that's my favourite meal I've ever had. Honestly, it was top tier. It was next level. But I was like bloated for about a week. Gary Gilmore, what would you like to see from GT7? A good multiplayer which is functional and works and has more variety.
I went on the internet this week and I found this.
A lengthy single player with a couple of different modes, hopefully, like some interesting modes. A better time trial system as well. I think that's missing from Gran Turismo. Decent time trialing. They could improve that for sure. Thank you. Who was that? Alex Routledge for becoming a member. Cheers, Alex. Thank you very much, mate. Pizza is Italian, by the way, yeah. I wasn't saying it was Filipino, I'm just... But yeah, pizza probably. Tesco meal deal. Tesco meal deal is the best meal of all time. Mouse. Oh, why doesn't it work? There we go. So I've got this wireless mouse, and I have to smack it before it starts working. Is that weird? It doesn't work until you smash it. Bit annoying. Yeah, it's a weird combo, that Mountain Dew, but it was nice. That was like 8 years ago. One of your friends got the Quadrant code. Yeah. I put Quadrant has just opened up a Discord channel. It's not fully open at the moment, but I gave away 25 codes earlier on Instagram. I put a link up and it was gone within, honestly, 5 seconds. Quadrant fans are crazy, for sure. Absolutely crazy. The coffee breaks. What are the coffee breaks? Are there those weird things we got like smash cones and stuff? That sounds pretty fun. Maybe, yeah, hopefully they add that. I mean, that's the thing, like, I want just lots of little fun modes like that. That'd be good. The licenses will be fun. I'm assuming there'll be licenses.
Whoa, there's a giant lizard on the track.
Thank you, Zach. Battlefield 4 on PS4 full squad is always welcome. Yeah, I've never played too much Battlefield. It's a good game though, Battlefield. Like, you do feel like you're in a battlefield much more than you do in Call of Duty. Call of Duty doesn't really feel like a battlefield, does it? Like doesn't feel like you're in a war on COD, but it does on Battlefield. With tanks and planes and crap flying everywhere. Well, the tanks don't fly, but the planes do. How long have you been sim racing? Depends what you call sim racing. I mean, I've been playing racing video games since about 1996. So, 25 years. God. It depends what you want to call sim racing. Because, to me, if you're playing, like, Gran Turismo on PS1, is that sim racing? I suppose it is. I don't see why it isn't. You're still simulating a race. But if you want to know like proper competitive, like on a wheel, I mean I've had a wheel for 2 years. I used to compete on Forza. I got invited to the FRC event in Le Mans, finished 18th. That was in 2017. So I say proper where I've been competing in leagues and stuff. Maybe since about 2011 when I've actually been entering leagues and trying to like do championships and that kind of thing. So maybe it was that 10 years nearly. Is GT7 going to be for PS5 only? I think so, yeah. I doubt you'd be able to play it on PS4 because I want you to buy the PS5 to get it. And I don't think it'll be on PC either.
Whoa, there's a giant lizard on the track.
Thank you, Mr. Dos Santos. Play some Wreckfest would be great fun. Wreckfest is a mental game. I struggle to get into it though sometimes, I would say, Wreckfest. But it is funny, Wreckfest, especially when you're racing sofas with turbocharged engines on them. How old am I? I'm 30. Which sounds really old. I mean, when I was 20, I thought that 30 was really old. But to be honest, when you get to 30, I don't know, I don't think it's that old. Because I think these days, like, the first half of your 30s at least, it's just the same as your 20s. It's like not really any different. Basically the same thing. So I'm still here playing video games. I'm still playing video games for a living. Did you have a second choice besides the BMW when car shopping? That's a good question. To be honest, I didn't really. I mean, the alternative is what? An Audi, Mercedes. But the BMW M2 is good because it rear-wheel drive, which is important, I think. And it's just a fun. It's just a fun car. You know, so the M2, yeah, rear-wheel drive, 400 horsepower. It's a decent size. It's not too big, not too small. Manual gearbox, which a lot of cars don't offer now. I really want a manual gearbox. That's why I got it. So a lot of cars these days don't. I mean, they have like flappy paddles, like this, or they're like semi-auto or automatic. I wanted a manual gearbox. I really like manual gearboxes, so that's why I bought the M2. And I think the M2 is just such a good car. I'm probably going to go and drive it tonight.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
Thank you, Mr. Callan. Dating versus racing, tough choice. Well, I mean, no, not really. You got to fit in both in your life, you know. But at the moment, I'm not really dating anyone because there's a lockdown on. I'm not really bothering with it. I'll wait until after. So it's all racing at the moment. All racing for me. What do you do before you became a YouTuber? I used to my first proper job was like in a warehouse, like just doing boring order picking, scanning stock and that kind of thing, like really boring menial tasks, and I did that for many years. Then I worked in the same company but in the audit department, so like managing stock theft, managing or just checking over stock levels, stock takes, that kind of thing on spreadsheets, and la la la, very boring. And then I realized that YouTube was working a little bit, was better, or how should I say it, was providing some income. So I was like, if I put more time into it, I could go full time with it. So at the start of 2018, I went part-time hours at my actual job, put more time into YouTube, and then halfway through 2018, so I think it was June, I felt like I was earning enough that I could leave my job and still get enough to live on. And thankfully that it did turn out. There was a couple of months at the beginning after leaving my job where I was like, I don't think I'm going to get enough this month, but fortunately I got through that, and I've been okay since then.
Honestly, what the are we doing here?
Take us with you, ASMR late night drive in the M2. I think it's a good idea. I mean, I can't do it now, but I don't know how good the connection would be. I know like Twitch streamers sometimes like take their phones out.
There's a giant lizard on the track.
And just like walk about a shopping centre and streaming themselves. But I don't know, like if you're in a car, like your connection would keep cutting out maybe. I don't know. Can you speak a bit German? Nein. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I vaguely remember my German lessons. Not very well though. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure the best way to stream that, because I was thinking the camera would keep cutting out, but be interesting, I suppose. Do you speak Spanish? No, I don't speak any Spanish. I wish I could though. I think that'd be a good language to know. I don't actually know any other languages. Just really little bits of Hungarian, German. That's about it. Nordschleifer, yeah, and Porsche. Nordschleifer and Porsche. Got to say those ones properly to not upset the Germans. Can you speak Dutch? No, I don't know any Dutch. Don't know any Dutch at all, I'm afraid. How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth? Wait, let me go and buy some. That's a good reason to go to the shop, isn't it? To be fair, like under lockdown, I've been buying, like, I've never gone for a big shop. I just always go for like one carrier bag, and then I just go again the next day, which just gives me a really good excuse to drive my car and get out of the house. Did you take your A-levels? Yes. What did I do? Geography, ICT, design and technology, and then maths. Those are my A-levels. Although my grades weren't amazing. At GCSE I got a lot of A grades. I got loads of A grades. Mostly A grades. But at A-level I only got one A grade. My A-level grades were, I don't know, I just didn't perform as well. But ultimately, I don't care now because I'm a YouTuber, and I don't need any GCSEs or A levels or a degree even. I don't need a degree, and I don't have one, but it doesn't matter because I can make videos, and 2,300 people will watch me talk a load of crap for an hour on the internet, and that's all I need. I'm living the dream, really, when you think about it. Living the dream. How come I speak a bit of Hungarian? My ex-girlfriend was Hungarian. Or, no, my ex-girlfriend is Hungarian. She wasn't Hungarian then stopped being Hungarian. She is still Hungarian. But yeah, my ex-girlfriend is Hungarian. So I've been to Hungary a couple of times. 4 times I've been there. It was kind of awkward when I first went there because her parents don't speak English and I don't speak Hungarian. So communicating with them was a bit tricky at times. Well, we didn't really talk a huge amount, but I'm convinced her dad thought I could. Whenever he spoke to me in Hungarian, I'm sure he thought that I could understand him, even though I definitely couldn't. Hodge Vodge, yeah. Kusunum Sepan Yor. Hodge Vodge means how are you? For those who don't know. Kusunum is thank you. Sepan Yor is very good. And in Hungarian, the whole language is like backwards compared to English. So Kusunum Sepan Yor is like thank you, very good. But I suppose that makes sense in English. Thank you, yeah, I'm very good. But yeah, Hungarian is actually one of the hardest languages to learn. I think whenever I've seen like which language is the hardest to learn, Hungarian is right up there. It's one of the hardest to learn, for sure. So I don't know much. How did I meet the rest of Quadrant? We met up middle of last year. It wasn't in lockdown. It was, when was it? I can't remember which month it was. August maybe, or September. One of those months. Met in London. That was the first time I've met Niran and Ria. I'd met Arav once before at Goodwood. This is Prime second monitor content. Cheers. Thank you very much, mate. Try Ukrainian. I don't know any Ukrainian. What was I learning? I was learning a bit of Russian from Bored and Bankrupt. What was it? Kosidanya? Is that goodbye or thank you? I've been watching loads of his videos. He speaks Russian. I do need to try and learn a language. I think it'd be good to try and learn one. Are you fart? Are you fart? Are you part Filipino? Yes, I'm half Filipino. I don't know any. I learned a little bit like 8 years ago when I went to the Philippines, but I've basically forgotten it. My mum speaks Tagalog and Ilocano. It's like two. Tagalog's the main language in that country, but she speaks that and Ilocano. She speaks two. But I don't really remember any, if I'm honest. I should probably learn some though, out of respect for my mother. I can't speak any Portuguese, no, or Chinese. Babushkas, yeah. Those Russian babushkas, eh? You should all go and watch Bored and Bankrupt. He's an absolute G. I love his videos. They are so good. You should try a career as a commentator. Yeah, I mean, in many ways, I like being a YouTuber. I think being a YouTuber is better. I think I could make a good commentator. There's no doubt, but maybe in the future, you know, after YouTube, Life after YouTube will be me on doing the F1.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
Thank you, Jesus. Jesus is here, sending us a $5 donation. Absolute legend. Jesus is a good guy. Can you speak English? Well, I'll let you know when I learn some. I haven't learned any yet. Do you know an easy way to get quick drift points? Yeah, because I was looking at this, right? I have 5 trophies left to get. One of which is the platinum one, so 4 really. One of them is earn 1 million drift points, ultra rare. I suppose.
Well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this
I don't know.
crowd.
Just got
I mean, you guys have been
find
amazing.
like just doing single player. Just find like a drifty car and whack it around Tsukuba or something. Thank you, John, for the $10. My family and I watched videos on Christmas. I hope your family's doing well. How do you manage mental health in lockdown? Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that, and good that your family tuned in. How do you manage mental health in lockdown? That is a good question. I think you just got to keep yourself distracted. I've been watching plenty of stuff on TV. Lots of different stuff on YouTube. But at least I would say try and go outside. If you're not going outside every day, I mean, in the UK you're allowed to exercise once a day. Like at least go for a walk or something. So I'll say at least do that. Do that for sure. But I've been trying to learn different things. So because of the Queen's Gambit on Netflix, I've been getting into chess. So I've started learning. I'm not good. I'm not very good. My rating's like 700. I'm rubbish, but it's something different to try and focus on, you know? So I'd say like focus on a new hobby or a new task. I've also been doing a lot of fitness. So, you know, I have my pull-up bar in the background, which you can see. I have like dip bars as well. So I do a lot of pull-ups, dips, press-ups, sit-ups, a lot of calisthenics sort of workout. I just do that throughout the day. Just throw those in there. Yeah. Yeah, plus a loads of drinking, live streaming, and Gran Turismoing. There's also that. Did you know the Finnish and Hungarian languages are related? Yes. Yeah, my girlfriend would say that a lot. Ex-girlfriend, should I say? But she would say that a lot. That, you know, that the languages are related. And what else would you say about that? Yeah, the Finnish and Hungarian is like actually quite close, which is quite a weird link, but it is what it is. Can you do a muscle up? I don't think so, but I mean I can't do it on that one because there's not enough space. Not really enough space to do it. But I don't know. I reckon I could do one. Yeah. What position would you play in football? I've always been a defender. I'm very much a defender in football. I just have an instinct for defending. But I was always a right back. I always played right back. That was my position. Sometimes right wing, because I like to defend, but I like to attack. I like to defend, but I like to bring the ball up from the back, if that makes sense, and then like cross it. Sometimes I played right wing, sometimes I played centre back, but mostly right back. That was my position in football. But I haven't played in a long time. How personal are we allowed to make questions to you? Just try it. I mean, if I don't like the question, I just won't read it. And I won't answer it. All the best characters are defenders. Don't you know it, mate? Instinct for taking people's legs out, yeah. I mean, that's probably what happens now because I've lost my pace. I used to always be a quick player. That was my trademark. I was always a quick runner. So.
If you keep behaving that way, you will be sent to the Shadow Realm.
How's your French doing? Let us hear it. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Super GT. J'habite Angleterre. J'habite in... I don't know how to say it. J'habite en Angleterre. Is that the right word? Is that? And that's about it. Yeah, that's the full extent of my French. That shows how much attention I've paid in the lessons. Thoughts on the Gallo? OP gun, mate. Not quite as good as the ray gun, but nearly there. So for those who've just joined quickly, I just want to say that I am doing this crazy event. The game sound out on Friday, starting Friday anyway, and yeah, 200 laps of the Nürburgring Nordschleife, and it will take more than a day to do. Starting on Friday, 2 p.m. Try and tune in if you can. Give me some support, a donation or two maybe. Not to me, but to the charity that I'm doing it for, the Philippine School Project. But yeah, do tune in and get me through this ordeal, because I'm probably going to vaporize my soul into the Shadow Realm. I'm going to stream all of it. Yes, I'll stream the whole thing. So it'll be basically a timeline of my mental collapse and eventual death. I'm going to document it on the internet for all of you to see. Don't worry, I'll take like plenty of breaks and stuff. I'll get up, have a walk, have some food, lots of water. I'll do that throughout. So I'm not going to just sit there and not move for 27 hours or however long it is. My 28-year-old sister, Kasia, is a chess grandmaster. She wants to play with you. Play with me in what regard? I didn't mean that. If she's a grandmaster, her rating is what? 2,500? And I'm a like 700 rated. She'd probably beat me in 3 moves. Or one. She'd probably beat me in 1 move. I'm that bad. Yeah, I am the 200 laps of Nürburgring on my own. I'm not gonna change to anyone else. It'll just be me. Just be me. So, yeah. That won't go too well. Hopefully it'll go well. I think for the first 7-8 hours it'll be fine. But then I'll get into the night. I'll feel tired. I'll be sleep deprived. Hopefully that'll just be a phase and they'll be fine again. I think if I eat a lot, hopefully that'll help. I don't know if you guys have got any tips for doing an all-nighter. I don't know if you guys have ever done 200 laps of Nürburgring on your own before. Maybe not, but I don't know. Pro Plus, Red Bull. I don't know if Red Bull will help me because often it makes me feel worse, Red Bull. But I think loads of water, certainly. Lots of food. Yeah, loads of snacks. Loads and loads of snacks, I think. Definitely. Coke. Are we talking cocaine or are we talking Coca-Cola? I mean, cocaine could help. Peggy 18. Don't take Coke. Wear a nappy. Yep. Got to save those minutes. Can imagine the shame of me actually wearing a nappy on stream. Light snacks. Yeah. Loads of snacks, I think. Here come the tips. Vitamins, rich energy. How could I forget? Rich energy, of course.
Anyway, look, I went on the internet this week and I found this.
Thank you, Winchy. Is it against the AI or online? For the time being, I think I'm going to do it against AI because I just want to focus on the challenge and not have to worry about other people. But I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But probably AI. Discos. If I eat a packet of discos every hour, that should probably see me through. That should probably be enough, I would say. Hey Thea, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm not really racing at the moment. I'm just chatting because I can't bother to race. The game is effed at the moment with stupid penalties. Apples help keep you awake, apparently. Okay, apples, interesting. Get a load of apples, discos, Rich Energy. I've still got some cans of Rich Energy. Still got 3 cans, I think. Which I'm definitely going to keep some because they've had to change their logo, haven't they? Because they had that copyright. They had that copyright problem with what they called white spikes, I think it was. They copied the logo. So the ones I've got were the old logo before they got that lawsuit and had to change it. So they're pretty darn rare, very valuable cans I have there. Shower, yeah, maybe I could just jump in the shower.
Get in there, Lewis.
I won't bring the camera, of course.
Miracles do happen, mate.
Dream hot hatch. I'm not sure. The first thing that springs to mind is the Focus RS, I would say. Yeah. There probably is another one, but I can't think of them at the moment. Things like I've done the hot hatch thing. I've done that already, and I've got the M2 now. But Focus RS does spring to mind. Oat bars, fruit. Yeah, I'll probably buy loads of cereal bars. Where do you buy Rich Energy? I bought it on Amazon. I bought a crate of 24. I still have some left. I bought them like 2 years ago. They're not that great. The taste really is just bang average. A45, the Mercedes A45. Yeah, that's a good shout actually. Golf R, yeah, Golf R. Golf R is, yeah, some of the Golfs are ridiculous how quick they are. RS3, 205 GTI. I mean, there's some great hot hatches out there. I mean, the Golf, yeah. I mean, the problem with Golfs is that they're a bit overpriced, I think. But they're amazing cars. Still good cars. Rockstar Energy. Oh man, I have a friend. He drinks tons of Monster. Probably a can a day. But back in the day, he used to drink Rockstar. Like, he used to have like 2-3 cans every day. And I don't know how he isn't dead, to be honest, because he still drinks like a energy drink like every day, pretty much, I think. But in the past, he would stack up his cans in his bedroom like a freaking pyramid. It was like I was in Egypt, honestly. It was like
Stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
it was like he was going to bury Tutankhamun in this pyramid of Monster Energy because it was that big, and he used to drink that much. And how he is still alive, I don't know, but he is. Thank you, Ryan. Focus RS or Golf R. Oh, I mean, it's a tough one. I'd probably go for the Focus, you know? I'd probably actually go for the Focus. I mean, this is a random shout out. I'm going to shout him out because he is my pal. He's called Royal Bear _GT on Twitch. And he's started to...
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
He started to stream Call of Duty, and he's trying to make get a foothold in streaming. And if anyone wants to go and follow him, he would very much appreciate it. He's on the road to 50. He's trying to become a partner or affiliate on Twitch. So give him a shout out. He's probably my best mate. I've known him for 20 years now. I'll still knock him out though. If you're watching that, Sam, I would beat you big time in a fight. So come and fight me. Thank you, Henrik. Thoughts on the new Gr Yaris? I think it's a cool car. It's not really my type of car. I mean, I wouldn't buy one. I think for the money that it costs, I think there's just other cars you could buy. But I think it's cool to have like more hot hatches, that type of car. So I think, yeah, cool. When am I getting my karting helmet painted? Hopefully this year, at some point. But I've got designs in mind. I just need to get that into fruition. because it is about time. What is the name again? Royal Bear _ GT. Just give him a follow. He needs 50 follow. How many do you need for affiliate? 50, I think. I think he's streaming now. I don't know. How did you meet or know Jimmy Broadbent? So I knew him. I first met him 2 years ago at McLaren Technology Centre. We were there for, what was it? McLaren Shadow, which I must say was actually the most boring race of all time that I've ever watched. Because there's only 3 people in the race, and they all spread apart, and it was like a half-hour race. I was like, okay, well, we know who's going to win. I met him at that event. I knew him beforehand because just through YouTube, really. And, you know, with other YouTubers, you just start messaging them. You just talk to them on Twitter usually.
Okay, I had a look on the internet, and this was on it.
So I know, you know, I've spoken with quite a lot of the YouTubers like Tim Marduk, Arava, Jimmy Broadbent. You name them, I've probably spoken to them on Twitter at some point. You just start talking to people basically. So this was probably, I met him 2 years ago, start of 2019. I probably knew him for a few months at least, or maybe a year before that. During 2018 at some point, I think, or 2017. What's my Twitch? Steve Alvarez Brown. No spaces. Or is it got spaces? I can't remember. It's linked down in the description anyway, so you can have a look there. When's Lando bringing Albon onto Quadrant? Yeah, because he hasn't got as much F1 races, F1 to do this year, has he? So he's got more time. Black Panther, yes. I've met Black Panther. I've met AR12. I've met Slaptrain. I've met Tomcat. I've met Don Joe Song. Did I meet him? Yes, I've met him at McLaren. That was Forza Horizon 4. I've met pretty much any of these YouTubers who make racing games videos that you can think of. And they're all, you know what? No matter what you think of the videos, all of them are really nice people in real life. All of them. So, yeah, I mean, the likes of like Slaptrain and AR12, this was a couple of years ago now, like 2017, but I have met them. What does Slaptrain look like? I mean, you can just look at his Instagram or his YouTube to see what it looks like. Did you meet TRL Limitless? Yeah, I really get on with James. We used to race each other as kids. We lived fairly close to each other. So I've raced him. You know, back in the day, I know of him from when we were young. We used to race each other in karts. So it's weird. Like we both used to race karts together. We're both the same age, pretty much. We used to race each other in karts like 20 years ago. And then all of a sudden, like, we split apart and come back, and we're both doing YouTube, and then we've like know each other again. Oh, Royal Bear's past 50 followers. Good stuff. Cheers, everyone. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But yeah, he's just my mate. He just wants to give streaming a proper try. He's really good at COD. Like he's probably the best person at COD that I know. He's really good at Call of Duty. So. He plays a lot of Warzone at the moment. I might do some zombies with him at some point. I think that'll be good fun. Have you met Key? I met him once, yeah. Key's a good lad. I haven't met... I've met Tidgney. I haven't met Rory or Rolly. So, I mean, a lot of the Gran Turismo players I met at the events. So, like Tidgney at the events. I haven't met many of the others, to be honest. How much does my setup cost? I don't even want to think about that. Thousands. I mean, my computer alone cost a few thousand. But
well, I always want to start by saying big thank you to all this crowd. I mean, you guys have been amazing.
But when YouTube is your job, you might as well keep reinvesting in it. Especially with computers, because they become quite slow after a year or two. 2 years. Thank you, Joe, for the donation. H, he says. Thank you very much, bro. Have you ever had a car crash? I haven't, no. I have not had a car crash. I've had a kart crash. Back in the day, this was my first year, and my dad didn't change the brake fluid. I mean, I was learning karting. This is my first year. My dad was learning mechanicking. He's never done that before. And then we didn't change the brake fluid, so I've gone out for a practice session at Butmore Park. I've gone up the straight at full speed. Pressed the brake pedal. Nothing happened. Straight into the wall at full speed. I mean, I tried to turn. That scrubbed a bit of speed off, but gone in at an angle, full speed, and I sort of all that happened was I sprained my thumb. That was about as bad as it was. So luckily, I've never had anything worse than that in karting. But yeah, it wasn't very nice heading into a wall at full speed, I must say. Jesus, this is my first time seeing what you look like. I did not expect
I
it.
was having a shit.
No one does. No one does. Everyone, I'm pretty sure that everyone who wondered what I looked like and then saw me got it wrong. Thank you, Fatty. Hey, mate. Just popped over from Ollie Stream. Have you watched The Gentleman yet? If not, get on it. I think you'll love it. Okay, I haven't watched it, but maybe I will get on it. Thank you for the donation, Fatty. I appreciate that. Which Club 100 engine do you prefer out of Rotax and the old TKMs? For me, TKMs, 100%. The Rotax, it's weird how an engine changes how you drive a kart. But with the TKMs,
Honestly, what the are we doing
the
here?
TKM engine, you could slide the kart a bit more, and that was fine. With the Rotax, you have to be very planted, and you can never slide the kart. So it's not as fun to drive a Rotax. So with the
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having
with
a
the
shit.
TKM, you're sort of on the brakes, slightly sideways into the corner, carrying the speed around, and it's so much more satisfying driving like that. And I would say I was better in TKMs as well, which is why I like them more. Thank you, Brooke Blondie. Thank you, Devon. Watching you while doing the dishes. Life is good. By the way, I got my first car. Congratulations, Brooke. I hope you enjoy it. Getting your first car is one of the best feelings in the world, honestly. When I got my first car, it was a rubbish car. It was like a baby blue Corsa. The seats were falling apart. It cost like 300 quid. It was awful. But it was the best day of my life. I loved it because I could drive anywhere I wanted in the whole world. So it's a good time getting your first car. It's a really enjoyable time. Devon, what tips on YouTube streaming? It's a good one. I mean, sort all your equipment out, get your audio levels right, make sure your camera angles are fine and the quality and all that stuff, and then just play what you want to play and enjoy it and let your personality shine through and be yourself. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to act. Just be yourself, and people flock to you if they like you. And those who don't like you, you can't impress everyone. Yeah, your first car should. Yeah, if your first car is a bad car, it's a rubbish car. Like, that's not a bad thing, because you appreciate your later cars which get better. And it's like, yeah, it's like with my job now. Like, I love my job of YouTube, and I've done crap jobs. Like with my warehouse job before, it was rubbish, minimum wage, awful, no prospects. And it's like, wow, I appreciate this job so much more because I've done that crap job. I know what it's like to have a rubbish job, and now I've got a much better one, so I'm happy. And the same with cars, I guess. If you've had a rubbish one, it's like, I know what having a rubbish car is like. I've done that, but now I can appreciate a good one. What wheel do I have? I have the Fanatec Podium DD1 for PS4. It's all in the description, guys. If you want to check out my equipment. That sounded weird. That sounded dodgy. The equipment I'm using, the wheel and all this, yeah, in the description. I do want to make a setup video. I'll do that at some point, but I don't know when. Yeah, Koenigsegg Jesko, I mean, that's got to be the end goal for me. I mean, I've got an M2 now. If I could get like another step up, maybe a Porsche GT3 RS. Another step up from that would probably be a McLaren 765 LT, and then another step up from that would be the Koenigsegg Jesko. So if I could progress up the ladder, those would be what I'd go for probably. But you know, if you've got enough for a Jesko, then you've probably got enough for quite a lot of cars. So I'd probably have, if I could, I'd have 10 cars. But I don't know if that's going to happen. At the moment, it's just the M2, but that's more than enough for me. How many trophies do I have?
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
Thank you, Jassier. Thank you very much for the PLN5. I appreciate that. How many trophies have I got? No, probably 150. I don't know. I really don't know the number, but it's a lot. From all the 20 years of karting, they add up. Even if you get 10 in 1 year, from finishing third, second, couple of firsts, and then a championship 1 or 2. In some years, I was doing 2 championships, so you might pick up 15 trophies in 1 year, maybe more. Thank you, Devon, again. To see your equipment, yeah. I mean, there's double entendre with a lot of sentences here, but I didn't mean it in that way, of course. Do you watch Shmee? Not really. I don't really watch many car YouTubers, to be honest. It doesn't. Weirdly enough, I love cars, I love racing, but car YouTube doesn't really interest me. I don't find it that interesting. Funnily enough. I mean, I used to watch, I mean, before I bought the M2, I watched a lot of M2 videos, specifically videos about that car. But watching car reviews, Shmee, that kind of content, like Supercars of London, like that kind of channel, like, just doesn't do anything for me. I find it quite dull, actually, to be honest. But, yeah, I don't really watch that type of content. To be honest, I don't really watch much sim racing. When I watch YouTube, I want to watch stuff that isn't related to what I'm doing, because it's like I do enough of that as it is, so I want to like do other stuff, you know. So I watch like Bald and Bankrupt, some random British dude walking around Russia, walking around Chernobyl, completely different. Stora, some guys who I'm wearing their merch. Load of not free runners, parkour. They do parkour. They do that kind of thing. That's completely different as well. And
Will you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
and GeoWizard, playing GeoGuessr to an elite level, or straight lining countries, walking in a straight line through Norway or Wales. I mean, you know, that kind of content. I love that. Thank you, Zach, again. Ford Fiesta or Mazda Demio. Most fun cars for the money. I mean, yeah, I guess you can have a lot of fun in a. You don't have to spend a lot of money to have a lot of fun. But what's the other channel? Air Force Proud. I started watching loads of his videos. Brilliant. But I certainly go for like loads of binges. So like, I'd find a channel and I'd watch everything on their channel within the space of like a week or 2 weeks. And then I kind of stop watching them and I'll find another channel and I'll do the same. That's kind of how it works with me. But I think that's kind of familiar. That's kind of, I think, what a lot of people do. Maybe you find my channel, you'll watch quite a lot of it in a week or 2 weeks, and then like you'll find another channel and you'll go and watch their ones. Have I done the last race? Yes, I'm not going to be racing anymore. I do apologise for those who've just joined and are expecting a race, but I just can't be bothered this week. I'm just not feeling it. I'm just really not. Plus, I'm going to save myself for Friday when I'm doing 200 laps of Nürburgring. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of great channels on YouTube. Like, YouTube is a great. I mean, YouTube is better than TV for me. Because you can there's just something for everyone. There's so many different things that people do on YouTube. So you can always find something, you know. How do you keep in shape for karting? So, I mean, I'm not at the gym at the moment because it's closed, but I mean, you got to keep your weight down, of course. So a lot of cardio.
Get in there, Lewis. Miracles do happen, mate.
Cycling, running. I prefer cycling because it's better for your legs, better on your knees, no impact. But then I would say, honestly, get like a pull-up bar. Get a pull-up bar like I have in the back. You can't really see it. Get a pull-up bar that you hang on the door. Just hang there. Pull-ups, push-ups. Just do lots of that kind of thing. So I always do that, and it really helps me, I think. I mean, I'm not in like elite sportsman shape, but I'm not in bad shape. So I just recommend I mean, like pretty much every day I'll do like 50 press-ups every day.
I was having a
It's not like a million, but it's just like I'll just do 10. I'll wake up and I'll just do 10. Or I'm about to go to bed, just do 10. You know what I mean? Just do little things like that. Thank you, Soren Christiansen. How do you deal with a lack of motivation to create? Have you ever struggled, or have you always loved what you've done? How do you climb hurdles? Yeah, I mean, there are times. I mean, like last week I didn't make a video on daily races, but I just think like, oh, I just can't be bothered. I think sometimes you've got to go away and just do something different, and then it will come back. So you know what? Like I might this week just play quite a bit of zombies because I really enjoyed that, and then I'll come back to Gran Turismo a bit more refreshed, and then the creativity will come back. Seen me too many pull-up fails put me off. Well, I'm yet to do a fail. I've done many pull-ups. Tom Scott. I actually really like Tom Scott's channel. Very interesting stuff, I think. Tom Scott's actually got a good channel. I like that channel. Any mods planned for the M2? I want to change the rims, and I want to get a different exhaust. I don't like the muffler, so getting maybe an axle back Remus exhaust or something on it. The sound will be nicer. It'll look nicer. It'll be a bit lighter and a bit more power. Then maybe I'm thinking of possibly mapping the engine to try and get more horsepower, 450, 500 horsepower. You and Louise Cook have the best voices of the whole YouTube. I don't know Louise Cook. I'll have a look. I'll have a listen to her voice. What was I saying? I can't even remember now. I always seem to forget. Yeah, zombies, honestly, I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, Ryan, you say league racing is better than sport mode. I was saying, I don't know if he was here, but I was saying like daily races are sometimes getting a bit boring now. Like it's very much the same thing, and it's like we're getting combos that we've had before. So I did daily race C, like 13 laps, no stop around Laguna in a group 4. It's like, could it be more interesting? Probably. But yeah, league racing is probably the way forward for a while. League racing is better. Like there's better variety of the tracks. There's more respect shown in the racing, and just the quality of the racing is better. So yeah, maybe that'll be the way forward. But you know what? I'm going to end the stream there. I think it's been good fun chatting to you all. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for staying, and thank you for listening.
Felipe, baby, stay cool. We're bringing you the white visor. Stay cool. We're in a good position.
I haven't met Scott Speed actually, but I'm definitely missing out. I'm definitely missing out. But thank you for that donation. We're going to call it a day. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble on for an hour. But sometimes it's good to do that. I like to do that actually. I think I should do it more. That is going to bring this one to a close. Everyone, thank you so much. There will be a video tomorrow. Did I miss your donation, Henrik? Oh, I did. I do apologise. One sec. Simrig with direct drive or a cheap rear-wheel drive, four-wheel drive beta MOT for 2 years. Well, I've already got a Simrig with direct drive. Let's say I had neither. Probably the car, because it's worth more, then we can sell it. But Cheers, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Watch the video tomorrow. It'll be out. And I hope to see you in the comments section. Yeah, I'll see you in the comments. Where is my outro? There it is. Right, catch you later, everyone. Stay safe. Bye-bye.
Wow!